Good morning, dear friends.
No, can't do it.
It's time to get out of bed. Daniel's got to turn on the smoker so he can smoke some beef ribs.
I do.
For family lunch? No, dinner. Dinner?
At this point, it's going to be dinner.
Okay, good. Yep, dinner. Because I'm not ready for people to come for lunch. The house needs to be cleaned. So, today we have a lot of cleaning to do. And we've got some chores to do. Daniel! We are having Dan's family over for dinner. And I haven't seen them since before my birthday. So they're coming over to celebrate my birthday. He's going to...
I have to go.
He's got to go. Don't yawn, you'll make me yawn. Dan, you just made 14,000 people yawn.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Dumpling!
why is he in our bedroom?
He fell asleep.
How did he get here?
He was, I fell asleep with him sitting next to me last night, and you didn't, when you came to bed, you obviously didn't notice him.
I think he was under the covers.
He was under the covers with me last night.
I literally looked for him. I was like, he's not here. I know he's not here.
Oh, look how happy he is. You're so beautiful, Dumpling. Yes, you are. Beautiful boy. So if you're going down to put the meat on, are you going to come back up?
Eventually, yeah.
How long is eventually?
20 minutes.
20 minutes? What do you mean?
Well, I've got other things I have to do too.
Well, could you please insert deliver parcel to Alex?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. Look at his fluffy little face. And the big hole in his chest. Dumpling, you're so cute. Yeah. What
time is it?
Huh?
What time is it?
Parcel time? Oh, it's our vacation. I literally do not need medicine when I have a view like this. Dumpling is made of dopamine. Do you want a bath? You keep flicking your water. You want a bath, Dumpling? Dumpling, you want a bath? Come on. Come on. Let's see. We'll have another attempt. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, Dumpling. Do you want me to come in with you? Good boy, Dumpling. Where are you going? Are you joking? Dumpling! You can't keep doing this to me. I think that I said in yesterday's video that I was going to write a list, you know, like a to-do list to help myself in the morning, because every morning when I wake up, I go, what am I supposed to do? How do people start their day? I'm just looking through a notepad for an empty page. Look, I'll give you a brief glimpse inside my mind. See this? This is me drawing up designs for the arrangement of the bookcases in my office and not being happy with the configuration. Oh look, here's a to-do list. Empty the pantry, cut the bench tops to length, mount the wall mirrors, mount the upper cabinets, assemble the bookcases. Only one of those things has been done. Here we go, some more configurations, more again. It's never ending. Furniture is the bane of my existence. These are all sketches for possible things to go on one particular wall in the house. Configurations for how I want the shelves to be, how I want the drawers and things like that to be. It's every single page, those like sketches, and then sometimes I do really, really detailed ones. This was for the kitchen that we still haven't done. That was the 3rd of September. I put this configuration together, and that was supposed to be done that day. Saturday, here's a to-do list. Put up the 2 new bedroom curtains, vacuum the bedroom, set up the aviary, put up my pole for pole dancing, move the fish tanks, put the sofa bed in the office, put the office doors on, put the spice rack in the pantry, cut the countertops to 1,500, put the drawers up on their legs and empty the liquor cabinet. That was the 3rd of September. I don't want to talk about how many of those things actually happened. But the to-do list that I'm writing today is a everyday to-do list. And I sort of briefly mentioned it to you guys that I was doing themed days. That's something different. That's for my videos. But this is like me trying to put myself in a morning routine. So essentially I open my eyes and I'm like, okay, what do I have to do again? And it's very hard for me to remember, like shower, brush teeth, put on deodorant, do skincare, change clothes. Like I lie there and I'm like, what am I meant to do? And I think of one of them, and then I might do that one and I'll get distracted. And then, so like yesterday morning, you guys saw me, all I did, I brushed my teeth and I put on deodorant. That's all I did because I was in a hurry. I put myself in a hurry by spending too long talking to the camera. So because I was in a hurry, I couldn't think about what else I needed to do because my brain wasn't, working properly. And so I'm just going to write this list, just a temporary one on here, but I'm actually going to write one and put it up on the wall. So if you can think of anything else that I should be adding to a morning list, maybe there's something that you do in your morning routine that you find really, really helpful. That squawking noise is our neighbour's cockatoo. They have a really cool cockatoo and I can see him. And he hears Archie sometimes and they screech at each other. It's very funny. Oh, look at Dumpling. Can you see? Look. Look at this. So cute. Look. Oh, good boy. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I love him so much. Okay, wake up, brush teeth, take meds, stare at bird. Brush teeth, take meds. Then what? I'll put shower with a question mark because the birds and the husband dictate for me when I have a shower. Then what else do people do? Change clothes after the shower. I'm terribly guilty of wearing the same piece of clothing for literally a week in a row. I have this video that I made originally to put on my main channel, and I didn't upload it because I realized that I was doing like a renovation. I was building all these wardrobe units. So I was like making my dream wardrobe out of IKEA units, and it didn't occur to me at the time, but I filmed it over the course of 5 days. And then when I started editing it, I realized that I actually hadn't changed my clothes once, and I hadn't showered, and my hair just kept progressively looking worse and worse and worse, but I was still in the same clothes. And I was like, do I pretend that I did all of this in one day? Or do I tell people I didn't change my clothes for 5 days? And then I was like, I just won't upload this video. Had a few times like that. So yeah, I'm writing change clothes specifically as part of my morning routine. I must pick some different clothes to wear. Skincare. And if you aren't into skincare, I would still suggest that you get at least a cleanser that you can wash your face with in the shower, and then just a moisturizer and a sunscreen. That's like the bare minimum. If you want to go into more advanced routines that use serums, vitamin C's, active ingredients, AHA, BHA, PHA, all that sort of thing. If you have watched any of my videos about skincare, I've talked a little bit about that. I really enjoyed doing that when I had the mental capacity to do it. But these days I look at all the bottles and I just don't have it within myself to go through this 10-step routine. So I'm trying to narrow mine down to 3 steps. So if you have a 3-step routine and specific products that you find work really, really well for your 3-step routine, please leave them in the comments below. I've just been using the Glow Recipe Cleansing Balm, and then the Glow Recipe BHA, PHA Tonic, and an overnight sleeping mask for my moisturizer, because I can't be bothered going into my other bathroom where I keep all of my spare moisturizers. So you know what? I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna pick out a new 3-step routine. Because every morning when I wake up and I look at my skincare shelf and I tell myself, do your skincare, and I go, oh, but I don't have the right products, so then I don't really do it properly. So let's sort out our skincare routine this morning. Let's do that together. Okay, so now I've got wake up, brush teeth, take meds, shower, change clothes, skincare. I've got to feed the animals. Feed animals. If you don't have any animals to feed, if you have a plant, check on your plant. Don't water your plant every single day, but just look at it. Just encourage it to grow. And then feed yourself, feed self. And then, now for me, unbox parcel. But I'll tell you something interesting. I'll tell you a little story. So remember I saw my mother-in-law the other day. I was showing her some of the bird photos that I took in Tasmania, and she was like, wow, these are incredible. And she said, why stop in Tasmania? Why not keep taking photos back home? You've got pet birds. Why not take photos of your pet birds? Or take photos of the birds outside and stuff. And I was like, yeah, true. I could, but I guess because it's at home, it doesn't feel interesting or exciting, so I'm not inclined to do it. And she told me this interesting story about her best friend. So my mother-in-law is an artist, and so is her best friend. I believe that's how they met. And they both show in galleries and things like that. And her friend had a little notebook, and I remember this was years ago, and I'd completely forgotten about it until she said this to me the other day, that when my mother-in-law went and saw her friend a few days ago, her friend had just found this old notebook from a few years back where she had challenged herself to draw something every single day for, now it was either for 100 days or for a month. I'm getting confused because I'm doing this thing for 100 days, the parcels. So I don't know if I've got 100 days in my head because of me, or if her friend was doing 100 days of drawing, or maybe it was just a month of drawing. Let's say just a month. I feel like that's a more sensible thing. So because she's an artist and she had not done any new work in a while because she was feeling very low on inspiration, and she wasn't happy with her art at the time, and she was just out of practice, you know. She decided to start doing a drawing a day, and that was the rule. She just had to pull out this little notebook, and it was really small, and I remember it because years ago when she was doing this, I was at Dan's house for lunch, and my mother-in-law's friend came over, and she sat down at the dining table and she drew a picture of the fruit bowl that was on the dining table, and she said, "I'm challenging myself to do a drawing a day for a month." And Dumpling just pooed on my leg. Thank you. And I remember she explained it to me. She's like, "I'm doing this because I'm lacking inspiration and motivation, and I'm just trying to force myself back into a routine of practicing what I love." So my mother-in-law said to me that when she saw her friend the other day, one of the gallery directors from a gallery she shows at had contacted her and said, "Do you have anything that you can show in this exhibition we're doing?" And she said, "Well, I guess I've got that little book of things that I drew every day." And she showed it to the gallery director, and he was like, "This is great, this is fantastic." And like, they were just really simple little sketches. Some of them were really abstract, some of them were quite detailed, but they just had the date at the bottom, and she just wrote what it was, and whether it was abstract or you know, really highly detailed, however she was feeling, she just had to draw something. So she actually put it in this gallery, and apparently it's been doing really well at the gallery. And so my mother-in-law said to me, "Why don't you keep up with the bird photography? Like, if you were taking photos of birds every day in Tasmania and you stopped because you came home, why stop? You know, why not keep pursuing the thing that you love so much? Why not challenge yourself to take a photo a day?" And I was like, you know what, that's a really good idea. Although I am unboxing a parcel a day, and there's only so many things in my life that I can do every day without having a mental breakdown. But I would still like to propose it to you guys. Seeing as I'm doing my unboxing a parcel every day and posting a video, I don't know if I can commit to the taking a really beautiful photo of a bird every day. Who am I kidding? Surely I can do that. I mean, look at him. I could take a photo of him right now. You know, all right, to encourage you guys, because I want to challenge you guys to do something that you love every single day for the next month. What's the date today? Today's the... Oh, my Fitbit's dead. No! Sorry about that. When I went to put my Fitbit on charge, I was like, you know what? Go get your camera, take a photo of the fucking bird. I couldn't think of a single reason why not. I was like, I'm opening a parcel every day. I can't possibly commit to taking photos of my bird. And then I was like, who am I kidding? It's not that hard. So, just wait for Dumpling to do a bit of a shake. Oh no, I missed it. Shit. I got it. I got the shot. Look, I'm so happy. Can you see? He looks so cute. Okay, all right. That's my photo for the day. And all right, well, I guess I don't actually know what date it is today because I went to check the date, Fitbit was out of battery. So whatever today's date is, I'm going to, oh my God, is it the 1st of October? I think it's the 1st of October. It's the 3rd. It's literally the 3rd. Or maybe it's the 2nd. I don't actually know. I didn't do my sponsorship. I didn't post a video on my main channel. I missed out on my native sponsorship. I didn't have it in me to do it. But I still have it in me to talk to you guys because you guys bring me great joy. So anyway, I guess I should unbox today's parcel. No, I was saying I challenge you to join me. I'm going to take a photo a day, every day, of a bird. And it can be one of my pet birds, or it can be a bird in the garden, or if I leave the house, I'll take my camera with me and it can be a bird in the wild. And it doesn't matter if it's a boring bird, like a, just a bin chicken or something, or if it's a, if I go somewhere to specifically find an exotic bird, I want to take a photo of a bird every single day, because taking photos of birds is something that I'm truly passionate about. And then come the end of it, I'll be able to look back at the 100 photos, or not 100 photos, if I'm only doing it for a month, 30 photos, 31 photos, 30. I'll be able to look back and then I'll hopefully be really proud of myself for doing it. So maybe drop a comment below and tell us what you're going to do every day for the next month. Maybe you're an artist, do a drawing every day. It can just be a sketch. It doesn't have to be detailed. It could just be like a blob with a sad face on it, if that's what you're feeling, but you just have to, you've got to do it. Grab one of those notebooks that you've got a pile of, that you know how you've bought like 20 notebooks because they had really nice covers, or they were really nice shape or a nice thickness and you liked the paper, and you never actually used it because you thought of all the things that you could do in this beautiful notepad when you were standing in the shops, but then when you got it home you decided that it was too nice of a notepad to actually use, so you put it in the pile with the rest of your nice notepads. Go grab one of those and do a drawing a day in that. Or if you're really into cooking, baking, maybe if you're really into baking, bake something every day. Or if you're really into exercise, do Pilates every day. Like, just whatever it is, do something that you love and make sure that you do it every single day. And even when you don't feel motivated, or even if you're like, no, I'm too busy today, I don't have time, you usually do have time. I believe that I don't have time is a farce. It's a fallacy. We tell ourselves, oh, I don't have time, but then we find time to watch the latest episode of House of the Dragon. So anyway, tell me below what you're going to do for the next month every single day. I'll show you the photo that I take every day, and hopefully that motivates you to maybe take a picture and share what you've done that day. If we get the Discord group going, I'd really like to get that started, but I don't know how. So I'm going to look through the comments and see if I can find someone that can help me set it up. And that's where we could post our daily updates of what we've done every day. But speaking of what we do every day, I'll go grab my parcel because I've got to open today's one. Dumpling isn't as interested in the parcels as Archie is. Dumpling's like, what the fuck is that? All right, we have, thank you for shopping from Salvos, Noarlunga, Noarlunga. This is a Keepsake the Label women's size 8 blue. It doesn't say anything other than that, so I don't know if it's going to be a dress. I paid $35 for it. I like Keepsake the Label. It's a very nice brand. All right, it's wrapped in blue paper. Ooh, nice shade of blue. Ah, I don't think this is gonna fit me. I bought this because I thought it was absolutely stunning, and I got this pre-boob job. So yeah, this is an US size 4, AU, UK size 8. It's called the Beloved Midi Dress by keepsakethelabel.com.au. So if you see it and you like it and you want to purchase it, the Beloved Midi Dress is what you'd have to Google. Ah, yes! Yay! Still fits. I don't know what it looks like because I'm not wearing my glasses. Can't see in the viewfinder. Let me go get my glasses. Hang on. I don't know if I like this or not. Maybe I should actually look at it in a mirror. I have this mirror covered up because if I don't cover it, Dumpling literally just stares at himself all day. He just coos at himself. Well, it's nice, but I don't think that blue is my colour. I'm definitely starting to become more aware of colours that suit my skin tone, and now that my natural hair colour is growing back through, I think if I had that icy blonde hair, I would really like this, but at the moment I'm not obsessed. This actually still has its keepsake tag on it, so it's like brand new with tags, so I might possibly sell this one. Tell me what you guys think. Maybe I just need to, style it properly. I definitely think I just need an episode where I just put on everything and look at it with heels and a bag, and I'll have some makeup on and stuff and I look nice, because that will definitely change my opinion of the pieces of clothing. But tell me what you think. $35, not bad at all. Keepsake is pretty expensive. Right, so I was doing my list and I'd got up to wake up, brush teeth, take meds, shower, change clothes, skincare, feed animals, feed self, and then I've said unbox parcel, and I'm also going to put photograph birds. But on your list, I want you to put the thing that you love and make sure that you do it every day. That's all that I can think of for my list right now. If I'm forgetting anything, then please tell me. Tell me if there's something in your morning routine that you do that I don't have here. I did a video where I followed Adita Von Teese morning routine, and she drinks a green juice. She drank lemon water. She put on red lipstick, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, it's interesting to see other people's morning routines. So if you have a morning routine that you found has really helped your mental health, please drop it in the comments below. I might even follow someone else's morning routine. If you have a morning routine laid out and you let me know how you do it, in what order, things like that, I might steal your morning routine and give it a try. So now that I've written my list, which is going to go up on the wall here on a big piece of paper, I'm going to actually do some of these things. So wake up, done. Brush teeth, have to do that. No, wait, hang on. I did brush my teeth today. I did brush them at like 6:30 this morning. I just forgot. Oh well, now that that's done, go back to the list because I've already forgotten what else I would have to do. Take meds, did that. Shower, did that. Change clothes. Was I wearing this earlier? I think if I have to think about that, I should probably change my clothes, don't you reckon? Mum thrifted me this. And pants-wise, these shorts were in my drawer. I think that my mum, when she came over, she washed these for me. I've had these since I was like 16. I used to wear them for school sports. I hate them because I absolutely hate wearing shorts because I really hate my upper thighs. Big bad insecurity. But I should work on my insecurities as part of this series that I'm doing, so I should challenge myself to wear these shorts. No, I'm sorry. Look, I like to be an inspiration, but I can't at the moment. Let me just donate these because I will never wear them. And sometimes you just have to come to terms with the fact that there's some things that don't suit you, and no matter how much you like the thought of wearing it, you're never going to feel comfortable in it unless you've had a different body. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say that in like a body shaming type of way. I'm trying to say the amount of times that we'll see someone else wearing something and like the way that it looks on them, buy it for ourselves, we don't like how it looks on us, and then we think we should lose weight or change our bodies or something so that that thing looks good. I think that we should just forget about doing that and just learn to appreciate that things look good on different body shapes. And for me, unless I lost a ridiculously unhealthy amount of weight and my legs were as thin as my arms, I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing these shorts. So I am going to get rid of them. I've held on to these for years in a really unhealthy manner. You guys ever have those pieces of clothing that you keep as like goal weight clothing and it just haunts you and like it just sits in your drawer and every time you see it you feel ashamed of yourself because you still haven't reached the weight where you should be able to fit into that thing? If you have something like that, maybe go grab it, maybe get rid of it. I feel like this is a really big step for me in my mental health, getting rid of that pair of shorts, because that goes back years. That pair of shorts, that goes back a long time. Buying it because I saw a girl at school wearing them and they looked really good on her. So I bought some too, from Souffle. Any Australians would know what that means. Any Australian that's over a size 12 knows what going into a Souffle feels like. Yeah, so they're gone now. So that's, sorry, that really threw me. That really threw me. What else do I have to do on my list? Get changed. Skincare. All right, skincare. Let's do that. That can get my mind off how sad that fucking pair of shorts made me feel. Okay. Like I said, I've been using the toner, which I'll just happily keep using. I get a lot of PR sent to me, so I end up with a lot of skincare, and then I open it to test it, but you really need to test something for a long period of time before you know if it actually works or not. And then I never end up committing to the one thing long enough to finish the bottle, but I can say Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Toner and Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum are two that I really, really like. I've bought the hyaluronic serum 3 times now, and I've tried others that don't cost as much, but I don't think that they do as much for my skin. So now that I've done them, I just want to do 3 steps. So I've been using the overnight mask, but that's an overnight mask. Literally the only reason I've been using it is because it's in this bathroom and I couldn't be bothered to go get a different moisturizer. So because of you guys, because you're keeping me accountable, thank you. Let's go find a new daily moisturizer that I can use every day. It's going to be in our spare bathroom, and I can't even think of which one that I'm going to use. But oh hi, Maple's in here. She's a baby, just a little baby. Listen to her honk. Hi, Maple. She can't be around Dumpling yet. She's too young. I think she's 8 weeks old. Or 9 weeks old. Yes, this is what a baby pigeon looks like. And that's what it sounds like. Can you hear my neighbour's dog? It can hear me in my bathroom and it's barking at me. And Archie's screaming back at it. Okay, here's a moisturiser that I should actually finish. It doesn't have much left. I really like this one, but it's very thick. It's really heavy on the skin. So I tend not to use it as much because it doesn't feel refreshing. It's the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisture Cream, calming and hydrating, and also thick, thick as heck. So, it's also, this smells like banana lollies. I hate artificial banana scent and taste. Give me a real banana or give me a potassium deficiency. Seriously, I hate the smell of artificial banana. Another part of the reason that I don't use this very much because it literally just smells like banana lollies. So the scent doesn't last long. It does go away after you've rubbed it all in, but just a heads up, if you don't like that scent, it's really overwhelming. But it's a very, very good moisturizer. Because it's so thick, it's great for days where, like if I was going on a flight or something and I was going to be in aircon for a long time, I think that this would be really great for locking in all the moisture in my skin. So now I'll have to go look at my list again because my brain is like that of a goldfish and I cannot retain information. Next, feed animals. Okay, feed chickens first. What the fuck? Hang on a second. Is that a dog pee on my Ugg boots? What? Surely not. I think it is. What the fuck? Hang on a second. I have to ask Dan if Lockie's been up here. Dan, when I came out of our bedroom to put on my Ugg boots, there was what appeared to be a dog pee directly next to my boots. Would it have been a dog pee?
Or did you spill your cup of tea when you came up this morning?
Possibly dog piss.
Him? No. Cedric and Hazel here.
Twinings.
Twinings, that's tea. That's not dog pee. Little girls. Look, little girls. What's this? What's that? All right, that's enough of that. Goodbye, girls. Turns out Dan has already fed Archie, so let's see what he's munching on. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks very nice. What have you got? You've got apple and corn and beans. Wow, is that good? Is that good? Hello. Hello, big bird. All right, what's next on my list? Feed self. Well, Daniel fed me. He brought me up some lactose-free yogurt and some granola, so that was really nice. Unbox parcel, did that. Photograph bird, did that. Check the garden is something that I just added to the list because I do in fact have a garden that I often forget about. Last year I was super hyper fixated on the garden. It was just like my number one biggest passion project, and then I kind of let it go to shit. So we're gonna go out and have a look at the garden. And then also, the last thing that I've just added to my list is something that I can't remember if I've showed you or not, but I think I haven't because I feel like I would have seen more comments about it if I had actually showed you this. In this room here, I've been keeping a secret. Did you hear that? No, it's not Holly. It's Steve and Mochi. They are the doves that I got with Dumpling when I got him. So I never even told you guys the story about Dumpling. So Michelle came over to my parents' house one day and I introduced her to Holly. She was so excited to meet her. You know, she'd seen her on camera many times. And for those of you that don't know, Holly, my dove that you met a couple of years back, my mum stole her. Flat out stole her. When Dan and I went on our honeymoon. And Mum and Dad were looking after our pets and they were feeding Archie and feeding Holly. And then we came back from the honeymoon and Holly was not there. And I was like, where is she? And Mum was like, oh, she's just at my place for a holiday. A holiday. And then she never gave it back. And I kept asking, can I have my bird back? And Mum's like, no, she needs to, can she just stay a bit longer? And also I felt kind of bad because my mum really likes birds as well. So I was like, well, she is right. Like I do have a high needs parrot, so she probably is better off looking after Holly. But then I took Michelle over there and Michelle met her and Michelle was like, oh, you should please bring Holly back to, back to your house. And I asked Mum again if I could bring Holly back and Mum said, no, she's too old now because Holly's like 18. I feel like she's been 18 for the past 3 years. I don't know how old she is. And Mum said no. So then as we were driving home, Michelle was Googling where you can buy doves and she found a person nearby selling them. But when we got them, they were in the same aviary as Dumpling. And also the lady that owned the shop said that Dumpling, this one was Dumpling's girlfriend. She was like, oh, Dumpling is obsessed with this dove. And he's absolutely completely obsessed with her. If he's in the same room as her, he grooms her, he preens her, he chases her everywhere. He's in love with her, but she can't mate with him. And now they're sitting on this nest because they have either eggs or a baby. Surely by this point, it's a baby, surely. So they need a constant supply of food when they're nesting. Otherwise, if you have doves or pigeons, you really should feed them by hand yourself in the morning and at night and not leave constant food in there for them because it's a better way to bond with them, but also it stops them overeating and it stops, rats and stuff coming. I'm really sorry to make you mad, but I just need to check. I just need to see under you. I want to see, are you sitting on a baby or are you sitting on an egg? This is Steve. Michelle named him. And this is Mochi. I named her. I don't know who's sitting on what. Excuse me, I know you're grumpy, but I literally haven't seen in a week. I don't know if it's a baby or an egg. Please, can I see? Please. Please show me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Come on. They're usually really friendly, but because they're on their nest, it's all right, darling. I know. Can I just look, please? I don't, or maybe is it under you, Mochi? Is it under you? No, there's nothing under Mochi. Okay, so it's got to be under Steve. Look, she's just like Holly. She's so beautiful. There you go. Oh, beautiful birdies. I know. Can I'll just do it quickly. Just quickly, so I don't traumatize them too much longer. What's under you? 2 eggs. Okay, there you go. You can have them back. All right. Okay, 2 eggs. Now, I believe that those eggs appeared a week ago. So they're probably due to hatch within the next week, I think. Maybe 2 weeks, a week. So I thought every day we can come out and quickly check, make them a little bit upset for 5 minutes and check underneath them to see if they're sitting on any babies. So let's check in on the garden that Friendship built. Dan and I planted the ground cover the other day, and we still need to go buy 1 more ground cover mint and 1 more native violet. And we decided to put the alyssum around the outside like that. And we're also going to get a couple more buxus to go in between just to make the hedge a little bit more plump and lush. So I'm just gonna, like, once a week, I'm gonna show you guys how this is coming along. We actually have to put some nicer topsoil above this and also wash off the pavers, but that's low priority because there's so much else to do. Dan's got the beef ribs in the smoker. I don't know if I'm supposed to open this. I'm probably not, actually. No, I'm not. But I know that he took a video of it.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
What have we got?
We've got classic sweet rub.
Sweet rub.
Sweet rub.
Okay, so
And
you rubbed
then-
it sweetly. And
Tenderly and caressed. And then we have a black garlic and
charcoal?
truffle.
Truffle?
No.
Who knows?
Oh, black garlic and jalapeno. That's it.
Ooh, spicy. Sam got Dan into hydroponics. So this is Dan's hydroponic garden. I believe that's cabbage up there, and there's spring onion. There's rocket, there's tomatoes, there's kale and spinach and a few things. But Dan just essentially got into it for 5 minutes and then decided he wasn't actually that interested in hydroponics, and now it's all overgrown. And over here we've got my rosemary is finally getting tall. Finally, took a really long time. This is our grapevine coming through. This is just an ornamental grapevine. This is a family heirloom from Dan's family. So his grandparents grew this grapevine. His mum took a cutting and grew it at her house, and then we took a cutting and now we're growing it here. These grapes, they're wine-making grapes. They're not for snacking on, unfortunately. My borage, my God, we went off to Tasmania for a week and we came back and it was this entire area. So borage, for anyone that doesn't know, is a part of the cucumber family, and the flowers are actually what you grow it for. You can eat these flowers. They taste a little tiny bit like cucumber. They're the sort of flowers that they use to garnish cocktails, or they put them on top of your salad at bougie cafes. But you grow them because they attract pollinators. So here's a friendly little bee. So there's heaps of bees buzzing around here. And last year we didn't have much luck with our fruiting trees. Like there's a plum tree over there blossoming. We've got peach trees, apple trees. They put out their blossoms last year, but they didn't actually end up growing any fruit because we had no pollinators here. We had literally no bees in the garden. They're just non-existent. But this year, because I've grown all of these flowers, it's attracting the bees. I'm sorry about the barking dog. This is a little alpine strawberry. Yay, there are actually strawberries on it. Oh, that's not ripe though. Any ripe ones? Usually I don't get to them in time. Usually birds get the ripe ones before I do. Here's one. Got a bit of dog fur on it. Hang on. Typically I would recommend that you wash your fruit and vegetables before you eat them. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh my god. Alpine strawberries taste like sherbet. It's incredible. This is a little field of strawberries that will not produce any strawberries because I haven't given them the right fertilizer. And that's chamomile interplanted between them because chamomile deters any pests that would normally bother the strawberries. My nasturtium has gone gangbusters, and my sorrel is doing really well too. My sorrow. I don't think I'm going to get any raspberries this year. I think I'll have to wait until next year. And I literally can't talk in my own backyard without that fucking dog barking at me. It's funny because the owner, she's right there. She doesn't tell it to stop. She's literally just sitting in her backyard. I don't understand. Anyway, our fig tree, I don't see any figs on it. I don't see any sprouts or shoots or anything, so I'm not sure if we're going to get anything off that. And what else? My passion fruit vine, it's got one single flower. Look at this. Look, can you see this one flower just here? Only one. But with any luck, as the weather gets warmer, we'll get more flowers. I'm really, really hoping for passion fruit this year. And also down here near the chooks, I've got kiwi fruit. And I actually think I'm going to get fruit off these this year. You need a male and a female. Yes, I am going to get fruit. You can see right here, see these little sort of lumps? That is actually going to become fruit. Kiwi fruit fruits directly off the vine. So you need the old growth, I believe, from last year for it to fruit off. So, oh, look, we've got heaps of them. Look, look at that. Yes. I think that they're going to become the flowers. So that's going to be the male. And then this is the female plant that's developing the buds. So really excited for kiwi fruit. And I also have a bunch of hydrangeas that you guys might remember me planting last year. They have not developed any buds yet, but they've got their leaves back. So they lost all of their leaves in winter and they looked so ugly, but the leaves are back, so the flowers will come in the next couple of months. So because I'm filming this series for 100 days, these will be in full bloom come the end of the series. So anyway, that's just a quick little garden tour so that we can come back in a week and have a look and see if anything's different. And I've got a few really exciting projects coming up this week for the house and for the animals and stuff that I can't wait to show you guys. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you.